I don't know about you, but what I always hated is when I worked so hard on a scene and then I performed it, and then either casting or my teacher or a director would say, that needs to be more specific. And I'm like, okay, how do I do that? So how do you make it more specific? That's a result-oriented direction. That's what the result that they want to see. So now your job as an actor is to deliver that. And the process to make something more specific is go back and think about your choices, which we're going to use the 9 questions of intentional acting for your example of how to make choices. Go back to, what is the relationship? Where does it take place? What happened the moment before? What is the conflict in the scene? If you haven't answered those specifically, that's the first place to start to make it more specific. But then I've had plenty of students who have answered the 9 questions very, to their point, they think fairly thoroughly, and they still get that note from me. It needs to be more specific. So that means when you go into what is the relationship, don't just write, she's a student of mine, or they work together. That's not specific. You got to get into the detail. So Alexandra's helping me make these videos right now, and she's on the other side of that camera. And so I'll use that as, what's that relationship? Well, yes, she's a student of mine. She's been a student with me for a couple of years, and now she's helping me make these acting tips. So now in this little way, she's kind of working for me. And so that changes the relationship. And I can think of times that she and I have gone to screenings together. We've gone to some networking events together. So that's building that relationship and building memories and thoughts in my head. And so she is she's a student, she works with me, and she's also a friend. That is much more specific, and that creates more specific details in my own head. That is what's going to come through the camera.